Episode 26 of the White Sox March to October. And this should be the episode, unless something goes horribly wrong, that we make it to the World Series. We have a 3-1 lead over the Yankees in both the series and the game that we're about to hop into. So all we have to do is maintain this lead for another 4 innings. We got the entire 6th, they got a runner on first, nobody out. And we got 7, 8, and 9, and all we need is 12 outs, and we can make it to the World Series. So make sure you guys like this video if you enjoy, subscribe to the channel if you're not already, and let's get into this game here.
So the White Sox have put themselves in a pretty good position in this series. And for more on that, here's our reporter on the field, Heidi Watney.
Matt, they had a chance to sweep their way into the World Series, but couldn't finish the job in Game 4. The players I talked to all credited the resiliency of their opponent. As one player said, these guys are a dangerous team and a proud one. They're not going to go quietly, and we didn't expect them to. They're going to make us work to close them out, and I don't think anything short of our best effort is going to get it done. So we have got to rise to the occasion.
I'm a little bit confused on how this postseason rotation worked, because I think Game 1 was Giolito, Game 2 was Lynn, Game 3 was May, Game 4 was Giolito again, but now it's Keuchel. But it looks like so far in this one, it's a solo shot from TA and a 2-run shot from Gallo, and that's been our offense. And then Keuchel, he's gone 5 innings so far. He's given up 7 hits, but only allowed 1 run, struck out 6. And then for them, their 1 run looks like it was on something from Judge. He drove the runner in. I don't really know how, but they got Jordan Montgomery on the mound. If you watch last year's March to October, this is kind of a fun matchup then. Kind of tough to have a lefty starter against this Yankees team. I don't think they have a single lefty in their order. I think it's all righties. Oh, please be 2. Just put the tag on him, Jose, buddy. Oh my god. I definitely ran into him, but he didn't get an animation to tag. Man, that's a shame. That could have been an easy way to get the bases clear here. But that's good too. A pop-up from Stanton. Now they got 2 outs. And we get another ball to first base. Just take the easy out at second. He was going that way. Bringing Britton in. We've definitely faced him at least once before, and obviously didn't do anything. Oh, that's big. Walk for Danny Mendick on a 3-2 count. I've been so bad actually hitting the ball with him that getting on base via the walk is kind of big. Ah. I thought that was a hanger, but it stayed above the zone. I guess that slider doesn't really break downwards at all. Oh my god, I did not want to swing at that. My thumb just completely took over there. Every signal in my brain was like, alright, we're taking this pitch. The next thing I know, TA's swinging when it's already in the glove. Oh! Well, Luis Roberts gonna just take care of that. That's going to be an RBI triple since whoever that is in center just decided to stare at the ball while it bounced. And a 4-pitch walk to Gallo now is going to bring up Grandal. That's not going to do it. That sinker, you can tell I'm just fooled by it. It looks so straight. Alright, we're going to stick with Keuchel since we got a little bit more insurance there. Oh. Oh, Gallo can't get there. Can we get him at second, though? Gallo's got a strong arm. Oh, man, that was a tough at bat. I got to 0-2 right away. Then he took, like, 2 really good strike 3 pitches. Dude, look at that. These guys are 2-strike warriors here. Well, there we go. Right on the corner. No. Alright, well, they get the run back that we took for insurance. I think I'm going to call it there for Keuchel. Well, I forgot to warm up my own guys, but I think I'm still going to go Williams, even though he's only got like 2/3 energy. Oh, good 2-seam. Wow. Now let's see if that screwball is just as good as last game. Nope, but that is going to be 2. Alright, maybe it's even better than last game then. Man, they are just going with a barrage of lefties this game. They went from Montgomery to Britton to Justin Wilson, and I should have destroyed that first pitch. I almost put a good swing on that. It just, again, the slider didn't break far enough down before I swung. Man, Abreu has turned around his postseason. I didn't even realize he's batting .310 now. He didn't have a single hit in the A's series. And he's going to get another base hit, so he's 3 for 4 in this game. Eaton, man, late side of good is never going to get it done. Man, another 3-2 count now to Danny. If they were smart with how I'm swinging with him, they would just throw 3 straight fastballs down the middle. And that's going to be another walk. Couldn't get the backdoor cutter. Oh, Madrigal, he hit that well. Oh, you see, every time, that looked like a line drive that might have snuck over his head, and then it just all of a sudden died at like 250 feet, if even. All right, it only took Devin Williams 3 pitches to get out of last inning, so I'm gonna see if we can stretch him here. Oh man, I messed up the pitch, and it still got him swinging. That's an ugly swing. Oh, and the changeup gets judged. Man, Devin Williams is looking good this series. Oh, and we get him with this screwball. Devin Williams does his job, sits him down 1-2-3, and we'll be able to turn it over to Liam Hendricks in the 9th. Loaizaga again. My gosh, this dude's arm's about to fall off. Look at this. They brought him in with yellow. Why do they trust nobody else? You've got O'Day at full energy, Kluber and Herman both pretty much at full energy, and then Chad Green at like 92%. Why would you bring this guy back in? Tim, that's probably, yeah. Oh man, I missed another easy one. Ah, good pitch. Well, we couldn't put up any more, but we're going to be handing the ball to Hendricks with a 2-run lead. All right, Liam, buddy, come on. Be good. Oh, and the slider gets Stanton. 3-pitch strikeout. Okay. Let's not throw it there again. That's much better. And the grounder to second on the first pitch to Hicks. Madrigal gets it there. And the 2021 White Sox are advancing to the World Series. For the second year of March to October in a row, we take out the Yankees in the ALCS on our way to face the Dodgers in the World Series. That looks good. We still got work to do. Nick Madrigal is not that tall. Did they just adjust this to fit the cut scene or whatever? Nick Madrigal's like 6'2" here. Way to go, me, focusing on the right things when the team's celebrating. Alright, there we go. We're going to be able to see what the situation for Game 1 of the World Series is. Not planning on getting into the World Series right away. We're going to do like what we did last time, go over our stats so far in the postseason, preview the Dodgers a little bit, and then we'll start off the series in the next one. But so far, on this screen for their World Series preview, it says we are second in batting, they are fourth. We're third in pitching, but they're first. And we're fourth in fielding, and they're 8th. So another pretty even matchup. And let's see what this first game situation is looking like. We're going to be up 1-0 in the 6th inning. They're going to have a runner on and 1 out. So let's give a look to our stats here so far. So this is for the entire postseason, not just that last series. Abreu is leading the team with 10 hits. This is the guy who didn't get a single hit against the A's in the first 4 games. So he's got 10 hits, 2 bombs, driven in 5. But Luis Robert right under him with 8 hits. He's driven in 11 so far. I mean, that's pretty good numbers too. He's batting up near the top of the order, so obviously that's what you want. Moncada also having a pretty solid postseason. He's also got 8 hits, 2 bombs, OPS of 923, and he's walked 7 times. We've had a lot of walks too, haven't we? Only person without a walk that started is TA. That's kind of fitting. But honestly, kind of other than these top 3, the rest of our offense has been very inconsistent. Like a lot of 100 batting averages here. Of these 6 guys, the only one that's above 100 batting average also has no homers, no runs driven in, and one extra base hit out of his 7 hits. So offensively, we're really just relying on these 3 guys and then the occasional Joey Gallo home run. But really what we're relying on is our pitching. Even in that last series when there was a lot more offense, we still kind of relied on the pitching. If we just look at our starters, I mean, really the only one that hasn't been good is Giolito. But then May, Keuchel, and Lin all doing pretty solid, keeping the teams pretty low scoring. And then Cease, he hasn't started games, but he pitched, well, all those innings came in the Yankees series. He gave up no runs, struck out 11 guys, and I think maybe gave up 1 hit. I don't know where it says hits. Yeah, there it is. 1 hit. Actually, I didn't realize this, but our bullpen as a whole has yet to give up a run because all of Cease's innings have come out of the bullpen. Then we look at our relief pitching. The only guys who've gotten innings are Cease, Bummer, Foster, Williams, and Hendricks. Nobody's given up a run. Williams has gone 5 2/3, struck out 7, and then we got Foster going 3, Bummer going 2, and then Liam Hendricks has gone 3 innings, all 3 of them successful save opportunities. He struck out 2. So yeah, definitely our pitching is what's getting us through here. Let's take a little preview of the Dodgers. So far in the postseason, they have swept their way here. Beat San Diego 3-0 and then swept the Cubs 4-0. So let's look at what their lineup is looking like. And yeah, they're kind of loaded. Against righties with a DH, Mookie's leading off. He did not have a great year. He had a down year. But then they got Justin Turner, Seager, Bellinger, Will Smith. That first 5, man, that's a scary start to the order. And then they still have, you know, pretty solid the rest of the way. They got AJ Pollock, Edwin Rios, who's going to destroy righties, Muncy, and then Chris Taylor to round it off. And then on the bench, this guy's not really a factor, but you got Gavin Lux, Barnes, and Michael Busch. On the pitching side of things, it's debatably even tougher because all 4 of their top starters, man, that's tough. You got Trevor Bauer, Buehler, Kershaw, and then Urias. Bauer, though, also seemed to have somewhat of a down year, had a 3.82 ERA. Buehler, he had a pretty solid year, ERA just above 3. And what about Kershaw? Another good Kershaw year. But then they still have their bullpen. They've got Tony Gonsolin as long relief. He's an 82, so he's still going to be good. Then you got Trinan, Brewstar. They're both going to be tough to hit with those sinkers coming in at 100. You got Joe Kelly, who's going to throw at all of our heads. Canely, Knable, Jansen. Yeah, that's a tough bullpen. This is going to be a test for our offense that's already kind of struggling. I also want to look here at what their actual numbers are so far in the postseason. So I'm going to sort by hits again. I mean, they're getting some production here. You got Turner, Mookie, and Pollock all over 10 hits in only 7 games. Mookie's got 3 bombs. He's come alive here in the postseason. Chris Taylor's walked 8 times. I was wondering, because it says here he's only got 17 at-bats. Home runs, nobody's going crazy. So, I mean, they're having a solid postseason so far. I wouldn't say anybody's doing, like, insanely well, though. I mean, I don't know if I should say that because, like, there's people that are doing really well, but nobody who's, you know, historic or anything. What about the pitching side of things? Let's go this way. Starters here. They've got obviously no losses. Bauer, Kershaw, Buehler all 2-0. Urias 1-0. Highest ERA for the starters is 1.38. Nobody's got a whip over 1. Complete game shutouts from Bauer and Kershaw. What about in relief? Their bullpen also hasn't given up a run. Well, this is going to be a battle of the bullpens, isn't it? One of them has to give up something. So yeah, this is a pretty evenly matched World Series. This should be fun. But that's where we're going to call this episode. We're going to save Game 1 of the World Series for next time. So make sure you guys come back for that, because based on that preview, this series is going to be electric. Again, make sure you hit the like button if you enjoyed this one, and subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. We're getting real close to 500, guys. Just let's get the rest of the way there. But yeah, that's gonna do it here. Thank you guys all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.